Good morning, guys and girls. Rob here. And do you want to become a better putter? Do you think you could become a better putter? Well, this is a way that I think you could try to become a better putter and maybe save some strokes on the golf course. First off, all the members of the channel, I want to give an update real quick. What's up, practice? Philip, got a message from Dale this morning. I got it about right at 10 o'clock, 30 minutes ago. Rob, I'm going to be away for several days as I'm in the VA hospital again. I fell in therapy and hurt my back. They're going to run tests to see how much damage and figure out what to do. Good luck in your races, and I will keep you advised as soon as I find out something. So, not great news. He's back in the hospital again. Not what we want to hear. Not what we want to hear at all. Don't know how many people play golf, but the tendency is for amateurs to overread the putts. And what does that mean? If there's a hill, they generally will hit it and stop short of the hole and roll down below the hole, which, it's not a terrible thing. It's not a bad thing. But this may help you get it closer. All right. You first off, mark your ball. Mark your ball with a coin or whatever you use it with. Get your ball and clean it. Okay. Next thing you do, I like to walk behind from wherever I'm at to behind the hole one time. You don't need to go 10 times. One time. I don't care if it's a tough putt, not a tough putt. Okay. Walk behind the hole. See what you see. If there's any difference, see anything, try to read it. Then walk back to where you would normally putt the ball. All right. Take a knee roughly a foot behind wherever your putt is. Okay. Whatever angle you want to be putting it at. And just imagine having these 3 fingers on the ball, 3, 4 fingers, however many you'd like to have on it, and you're going to roll the ball. You're not actually going to roll it, but you get it. This gets set in your head as to how far you need to get to the hole. So you actually put the ball in your hand. You're not allowed to touch a green with the ball, okay? But just picture it in your head that if you were going to roll it, how hard you would roll it and what direction you would roll it to try to get it as close as possible if you were having a game with somebody, okay? Of whoever can get the ball closest to the hole. You get on one knee and get that motion in your arm as to, okay, that's how hard I need to hit it. Place the ball right back in its spot. Pick up your coin. Look one more time. Grab your putter. Line it up and hit it that length. And you're going to find out that you're going to come a lot closer to the hole a lot more often than you think you would, because it's getting set in your mind. This is how hard I need to hit this putt. Do it every time, because if you got a 40-footer, you need to get it set in your mind that I got to hit a little harder. Take 1 or 2 looks and then step right up and hit it, and you'll see that you're going to get the ball not only closer, but if you read the putt right, you'll surprise yourself and maybe make more putts than you would think you would. But your main objective, if you're an amateur, is to get that ball as close to the hole as possible, so where you only have to putt it twice. And if you can do that, man, oh man, you can save a lot of strokes. Think about some of the rounds you have when you play 18 holes and 3 putt, 4 putt. Get rid of that. Let's get rid of that. Get down on one knee, a foot behind where the ball is, and just picture yourself hitting that ball. Rolling that ball exactly to the hole. The Masters is a week from this weekend. Yeah. So they kind of got a crap deal just due to the fact. I think it's a week from this weekend. I think it is. We'll have to check. I think it is. It may be 2 weekends still. Um, Masters 2020. It's still 2 more weeks. It's not next weekend. It's the one after that. It's let's see. It's 3 weeks. So it'll be 2 weeks from this weekend coming up. Yeah. 2 weekends from this weekend upcoming. What's up, Tam? 12th through the 15th. Yeah. And then a couple weeks later is gonna be Thanksgiving. But try that, guys. You won't even realize those will be short days. Yeah, that's why they've bumped the tea times up. They bumped the tea times up on Wednesday, on Thursday and Friday already. What will I do on Thanksgiving? That all depends on if me and my wife want to take off and go somewhere. We can if we want to. My parents, they're heading to Florida, and I may go fishing. We may go to Philly. I doubt we go to Philly. Do you not cook turkeys? We do not cook turkeys. We do not. Um, Number one, it's just me and her. We may go out to get something to eat. We could do that if we want to. We got choices, but we will not. I'm not going to say we're not going to stay here and eat. We may do that. We're not going to stay here cook a turkey. But yeah, and I'm sure everybody that's played golf or everybody that's played something at their house before has played something to the effect of, all right, let's see who can roll it to the closest. It's kind of like horseshoes. The only difference is you can take a knee, you can actually put a knee on the green. That's not against the rules. You're just not allowed to roll that ball or touch that ball to the green at all. I've never had turkey. I've had chicken, duck, pigeon, but not turkey. Turkey's not bad. Turkey, when you get them at the stores, they put some stuff in them. And this is no lie. That if you do eat turkey, it helps. It actually makes you very, very tired. That's why a lot of folks don't like to eat until late in the day. Here on the East Coast, especially if you go to Philly, Thanksgiving dinner is 6:30. Thanksgiving dinner here in Virginia, Ms. Rob is blowing her nose. Yeah, you're right. Thanksgiving dinner here in Virginia, if you're not Catholic, is generally 12:30 in the daytime, 1 o'clock, something like that. I think it's more of a Catholic thing, but it could be. I don't know. Keith might could tell you what time his family would eat on a Thanksgiving day. But generally, my parents has always been lunchtime. It's always been Thanksgiving, and my dad has always said dinner time is from between 11:30. Do you live in a Catholic or Protestant area? No, definitely not. Southern Baptist, Methodist area. A lot of Baptists. A lot of, if you do not do right, you're going to go to hell. And if you do right, God will love you for eternity and stuff like that. And people are people. That's what we are here. We always did around lunchtime, Keith said, yeah. Where's the Catholic areas of America? Catholic areas of America, all up in the Northeast. You got a lot more Catholics than you do down south. Midwest. Thought the South of America were heavy Catholic. Well, yeah. I mean, South America has plenty of Catholics. Chile, Uruguay, Paraguay, primarily Catholic, yeah. But you're talking about U.S. But well, that's the thing. That South of America, is not U.S. Read what you said now. You said, I thought the South of America. I think there are a lot of Baptists down. Yeah, mostly Baptists in the southern part of the U.S. Yeah. Midwest, Illinois, Iowa, Ohio, Indiana, Pennsylvania. It's a lot of Catholics up there. Yeah. When I say America, I always mean the states, or should I specify the state? No. You don't have to specify the states. When you put up there, I thought the South of America. I immediately thought you meant Mexico. I don't have a clue what that means. That's what Keith says. I'm not really religious personally, says Tam. My wife goes to church pretty often. I don't go very much now. I should. I don't go as much as I used to. But she doesn't go all the time. The only times I've been in a church are for funerals and weddings, says Keith. Now, I was brought up in a church, so sing and all that type of stuff. Every other week, I always get leaflets from the local church. Yeah. No, I've attended, and she's actually going to the church that I was brought up at, and as a kid, she actually goes to that one pretty regularly, and it's a lot of different people from when I was a kid. The preacher's totally different. It's not the same preacher at all. Yeah, but he's a nice guy. He's a good guy. I think the world is getting less and less religious. I agree, Tam. No doubt about that. All you do is look at what's going on in the world. Anyone want to help clean? What are you cleaning, Philip? Turkey? Maybe Philip cleaned. Maybe Philip killed a turkey and wants to clean a turkey. You want to help clean a turkey? Why do I have a feeling he's cleaning an apartment? Yeah, he's cleaning an apartment. But yeah, if you're gonna try it one time, guys. Okay. If you're gonna go play golf, even if you're gonna play putt, okay, just put your knee behind wherever you'll be hitting, and picture rolling it. India, for example, has over 60 million atheists. 40 years ago, that wouldn't even be a thing. Yeah. I know there's a lot of atheists. There's a lot all over the world. I bet the U.S. has 50 million. They wouldn't admit it, but I bet they do. I bet one out of every 5 or 6 people here in the U.S. is an atheist. I bet they are. I don't know. Is it possible to play golf in Colorado in January when I go there? It is possible. Yeah. They have those 50-degree days. There are 50-degree days in January in Colorado. Now, are you going to Denver, or are you going to be a little lower altitude? That makes a difference too. Denver stays. I'd have to bring my coat. Oh, there's no doubt about it. You need to bring at least probably even a rain jacket. I don't think I could bring myself to listen to a whole church service. My mind would be wandering on to other things. That, or I'd be having an internal argument against what was being said. Don't like hearing religious stuff, huh, Keith? I'm visiting Denver and surrounding areas of Denver. Yeah, it's gonna be cold up there, probably. Probably will be. Yeah. You will always go up there and see Keith if you want to. Keith Avalon. Yeah. Primarily, the stuff that's said in the churches around here, I don't disagree with most of it. Could I catch a Broncos game? The only way you catch a Broncos game, when are you going? January? If you're going January 1, if they're at home, January 1 or 2, whatever. 3, I forgot. That's week 17. You might could. Wouldn't that be great to be able to catch the Raiders and Broncos? Yeah, let's see. Denver Broncos, week 17. Raiders at Broncos. Did I not call that shit? January 3rd, 4:25. So it'd be a 2:25 game. It'd start at 2:25 Mountain Time. Raiders at the Broncos. I want to go there and be in neutral. It's on a Sunday. January 3rd. Yep. Every game that day will be played on. So only one team per conference gets a bye week in the postseason this year. Yes. That's right. 2, 3, and 4 have to 2 and 3. And then was it 4? 2, 3, and 4, and then 2 wild cards. Broncos are not doing very well. They're 2 and 5. They got stomped yesterday. Team called the Chiefs whooped up on them. They would not be favorites against the Raiders unless the Raiders lose a lot. 2 wild cards do. Is it 3 wild cards? Yeah, 3 wild cards. Jeez. 7 from each conference go. Yeah. Looks like a real nice city. Can't wait to go. Very cool, Tam. Very cool. Yeah, I made the chili yesterday. I've got it actually heating up right now. Ate a bunch last night. A bunch yesterday evening. How about now's only one undefeated team? How about that? One undefeated. It's and who would have guessed it would have been Pittsburgh Steelers? Nobody. But that's all it is. That's the only one. Is McCarthy still employed? As of right now, he is. Dallas Cowboy coaching situation. Yeah. Yeah, everything right here is talking about Jason Garrett. If he didn't fire Garrett mid-season, he will probably not fire McCarthy mid-season. Probably not. But it's got to be hurting him inside and be like, we're 2 and 5. And we're in third place. We're in third place. We're not second place now. Washington's second place. Philadelphia's in first. It's crazy stuff. Next week, Washington plays the Giants. The Eagles come back. I think they play Dallas. So if Dallas shows up at all and Washington can beat the Giants, they're in first place. I'd be more angry at the players. There's no excuse for quitting like that. Yeah, my NFL bets didn't come through, though I did get Washington right. Yeah, you did get Washington right. You're correct. Which I would not have went that way, but you and Keith both went that way. I didn't think Green Bay was going to let that slide yesterday. No. And tonight, the Rams defense is almost as good as the Bears, and they've got a much better quarterback. I mean, Foles is a decent quarterback. Don't get me wrong, but Foles is not used to the system. I still wonder if McCarthy may get his chance with Matt Ryan. We'll see. And I'm still not sold on the kid from Arizona. He runs for his life and runs sideways or backwards. Yeah, he definitely doesn't run within it. He runs a lot from just getting chased around because they don't have the greatest offensive line. But boy, will he run in circles and backwards and stuff. He'll get you in a lot of trouble. Russell Wilson actually played a good game last night. They just got beat. Why doesn't Hawaii have an NFL team? Few reasons. Number one, they don't have a fan base to hold up a 70,000. And number two, if you put 25,000 cars, 20,000 cars in a parking lot there, it would just be crazy shit. The islands are not that huge. I mean, Oahu's pretty nice. There's over 1 million people in Hawaii. I understand that, but there's not that much. There's not that much space there. They got mountains and shit. So many mountains. Sports Time Machine, you're exactly right. Pittsburgh and Baltimore next week. I like Pittsburgh. Now I realize Baltimore's coming off a bye. That's big time there. That makes a difference. But I'll tell you what, they're not as good as Pittsburgh right now. They really aren't. My top 5 teams in the NFL right now are Pittsburgh. It's more Pittsburgh than Kansas City. I think Tampa's third best. I really do. Tampa scares the crap. If they don't scare anybody in the NFC, they're nuts. Seattle don't want to play them. Green Bay does not want to play them. And trust me, the Saints got them next week, I think. It's going to be a different game coming down to Tampa now. Steelers have an awful logo. You don't like their logo, huh? Oh, it's a great holiday place. It's a great place if you get married, a lot of things. But yeah, it's not Alaska would, but the thing of it is Alaska just doesn't have any people. That's the only reason they don't have one. And but yeah, Mike, I think Pittsburgh's got a heck of a chance next week. Great run defense, great running attack. Ben doesn't make many mistakes now. He used to throw the ball up a couple times every game. He doesn't do that quite as much as he used to. He doesn't get to 350-yard games anymore, but who cares? That's guys, anybody's looking to do that. Yeah. I actually like their logo too, man. If you go up there, that's actually a PPL and there's the Steel Dynasty up there, yeah. Cincinnati has an NFL team, but there's only a population of 350,000 people. It's more people in English cities than Cincinnati. Cincinnati is in a perfect location. Northern Kentucky, Western Ohio, Eastern Indiana. And, they have an international airport right there, 8 minutes away. Actually, it's in Kentucky, but trust me, if Cincinnati becomes a very good team, 9, 10, 11 wins every year and start that up 4 or 5 years in a row, they will sell out. They will sell out. They won't have any problem. That's why the Reds do so well. Reds have a following. The Bengals don't have the following because the Bengals just don't have the history. They've made the playoffs, yeah, but they've never – they've been in Super Bowls. They've been in 2 Super Bowls, but they need to get more consistent. Like, they need to start making the playoffs 4 years, 5 years in a row. Then they'll start having more people watch them. Seattle 15 years ago, 10 years ago even, they were non-existent. People didn't care about Seattle. Who? Seattle what? No, they didn't care. And now, since they've brought that great defense in there, and do I like the lemon meringue? Like pie? No, I'm not a big lemon meringue. I don't like meringue. I like lemon, but I don't I like lemon pies or something. I don't like meringue. I don't like whipped cream. I'm not a whipped cream person. What city could possibly have an NFL team? Wow. Thank you. We were talking about that not too long ago. What city could really hold up with a team? Um, you know, St. Louis has had one three times, and they're not gonna take them to no, not Canada. This is one time. National Football League is gonna stay. They're gonna stay in North America. They would go to Mexico first. They would go to Mexico City first. I learned of a fruit from Brazil called a rolinha that tastes like lemon meringue pie. Really? Rolinha. I'll have to look that up. Um, yeah, they would definitely go to Mexico City before they would go to Canada. Canada has their own league. Wow. Um, 3 years ago, 4 years ago, we were saying Vegas, and now Vegas has a team. LA has two teams. San Diego didn't care enough about their team. Oakland, they unloaded on Oakland. Oakland probably could hold a team. They got to have a new facility. That's what they need. Get it kind of out of the hood too. I mean, I realize most of Oakland, the pinatas, most of Oakland is a hood. Wow. And I'm just thinking about California right now. Texas has a lot of big cities, yeah, but San Antonio, maybe. They've already got Houston and Dallas. They got both of those two teams locked up. Tennessee has their team. In Nashville, they're not, they're fine right there. Kansas City, what kind of taxes would players in Mexico have to pay? I don't know. Canada, they pay a ass load. They pay a lot. That's why baseball players don't want to play. Yeah, Auckland is New Zealand, dude. That's right. Um, um, I never thought Carolina would get a team, and now they throw them, just outside of downtown Charlotte, and they do well. They do well. They do a lot better than I thought they would. I've heard people numerous times say, "What about the outskirts of Richmond?" I just don't know if Richmond could do it or not. I really don't. There are some other cities maybe that could do it. Chicago could have a second team. They got two baseball teams. But chances are probably not. People are Bears fans or Bears fans or Bears fans. Imagine a team in New Zealand. Man, that would be a 14-hour flight. You would have every team that played New Zealand would have to have a bye the next week. And in New Zealand, I don't know what the hell they would do. I guess they would fly to America and play six games in a row on the road, then go home and play 6 games at home. If Biden wins, players will flee to Canada for a tax cut. Now, you won't get a tax cut in Florida. I mean, and no, Canada's higher. Yeah, that right then it might go higher. Yeah, might be worse. Atlanta can have 2 teams now. They're not that big, Tam. Nah. Hell, Jacksonville's just down the road. You got to remember that. Yeah, Carolina right above them. That's why healthcare is free over there. Free over where? Over in the U.S. or over in? You talking about it? Oh, Canada. It's not free. Trust me, man. They pay a ass load of taxes. Those people up there do. Pay a lot of taxes. But like Keith says, if Biden wins, we're going to pay some taxes too. They're different kinds of taxes. You know, they want to give away this and give away that, and give away this and give away that. But uh, now, the average American is probably going to get bit in the butt pretty bad. Nothing is free, and you get what you pay for. You're exactly right. Yep. So we'll see what happens. It's a week from tomorrow. Um, I have I have my guesses as to what'll happen, but I don't have I don't have a channel that's really equipped for politics. But I have my guesses as to what will happen. We'll see. Um, we'll see what happens. Free just means prepaid rather than at the time of the service. Yeah, somebody's paid for it, right? Somebody's paid for it. You're exactly right. Is election going overnight? No, no. It starts the morning of the third, which is next Tuesday, and it ends 7:30, 8 o'clock. Just depends on what time locally for everybody. I don't think it goes any later than maybe 8 o'clock local time. And I think most of the West Coast they actually start early and try to get done as early as possible. So we know who our president is. If not the next day, the day after that. Most time the next day, that night we know. And whoever it is, the president doesn't take office until what, 2 months, 2.5 months later. So it can definitely be. Yeah, it's Trump. Huh? You think Trump's going to win? We'll see. We'll see. We will see. We won't know until December this time. Who the Now I think we'll know in 2 days. I think it'll be. I actually think it's going to be clearer cut this time than it was last time. We'll see. I don't think it's going to take 2 or 3 days to figure it out. That's my opinion, purely my opinion. Uh, I think it'll be a lot clearer this time. Uh, people getting the messages from both sides. I've got a lump on my armpit. What the hell? Have you went to the doctor about it? Think a bug bit me. Wow. It will be challenging courts. Yeah, but I think both sides realize is you know, uh, put some ice on it, Tam. Put some ice on it. Even a bug bite will go down if it is. If it's a lump. Dude, couple of weeks, it could be a spider bite. Poisonous. Put ice on it. Hold ice on it. Look, and then after you put it on that, after it cools down, after the skin gets back to regular temperature, look and see if it starts turning red and spots really bad. If it does, get your ass to the doctor. Live in the UK, there's nothing poisonous here. That damn spider that bit you might be poisonous. That big giant spider that got up under your armpit last night might be poisonous. It might have come over on a thing of bananas from the U.S. Hell yeah. But I know what you're talking about. There are no snakes, nothing. No. Don't try to bust it. Put some ice on it. And it could be painful. On top of that, it might not be a good thing. Put some ice on it, see if it goes down. You might be able to get it to go down on its own. You young enough, a little bit of ice on you ain't gonna hurt you. You can be tough. 30 minutes or an hour. Sit and watch Rob. Go back and watch one of my old baseball games. Watch a doubleheader. Get you plenty of ice. almost make you go to sleep by the time I'm done. And then it starts dripping down your arm. Oh, damn. It can get you some more ice. Yeah. Just be careful. Don't freeze dry it on your arm or nothing. But yeah, do some ice on it. I think you're better off doing that than you ought to cut it. That's my opinion. Yep. All right, guys. If you caught my video, make sure if you are going to play golf, putt, anything, get down on one knee, practice just like you're going to roll it, but do everything but roll it. Don't roll it. And get your arm back and forth, just like you're going to throw it to the hole. Stand up. Just clip it with a nail. Ooh. Stand up. Get your arm still in that motion again, and then step up to the ball and hit it. Don't be scared. If you're if you're a 15, 20, 25 handicapper, I think it's gonna knock some shots off. Rob thinks we have come off the rails, Tam. I think y'all both crazy as hell. Yeah. Feels like a bowling demonstration. Not a bowling demonstration. It is putting. Try it. Try it one time if you ever go out on the golf course or the putt course. Y'all have a good day. We may even try to have a race here about 2:30 today. If you didn't see it, we've already got TV drivers and qualifying for race 5 up already. So make sure you try to catch it. 2:30 to 3:30. It could be the latest 5 or 6. If Chili is good, yes, Chili is very good. Chili is good, Dar. Chili is good. She just said, She's on a call, guys. But yeah, it came out good. She ate a couple of bowls of it. I was doing like post games last night and stuff like that, watching it. And then people don't make chili over here. Oyster crackers don't have any. I don't have any. I could go get some, I guess. My dad likes bread. My dad actually likes just regular bread. My mom eat with crackers. Darla eat with crackers. I'll eat it with crackers, bread, whatever. I don't have cornbread this time. I was going to make some cornbread, but they're going to be here in 45 minutes. So I got to go check your pot, make sure it's warming up a little bit. What's the closest thing to chili that tastes like it? Soup don't really taste like it. Like a real beef soup, it's different though. Maybe I don't know. I would say something like a soup is the closest thing to it. It's definitely no. It's nothing like curry. No. It has its own taste, but it's not. No, it's not. It's not that damn spicy. No. You smell it cooking, but it's not. It's not that like that. So, all right, guys, I'm gonna head out. Y'all have a great day. God bless. If I get my dad out here today, who knows what might happen? We may even get him on, but probably not. We'll see. But if we do, we'll throw him on here real quick. Let him say hi, YouTube. Y'all have a great one. God bless.